Okay, hey guys, what's up? So we're back with some more Katawa Shoujo, and one quick thing, this video might be a little bit shorter, or I might get interrupted at some point because I don't have a lot of time to record. Also, you should be able to see my mouse now. I thought that was kind of weird, but yeah, you can see it now. I just wanted to make it so you guys can see it, and that's it, so let's go. See, that's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there, not just with school either. Always, even if a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shi-chan? Ha ha ha. Learn about where you're going. I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with this half-assed leap, but anyway. I don't say anything, but Misha sighs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? Seems like it was about me. I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but they shrug. But that shrug hit me unexpectedly deep. You look down. Are you okay? Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed a test. Ha ha ha. Alright. And another thing, you don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shi-chan. Haha, okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate. Yep, Shizune is fine. Heh. Okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I assumed would be all business. Well, she still seems like that, just less so, I guess. Oh right, we haven't even touched the assignment. We should start working now, or Shi-chan will get mad. The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of class. Ha ha ha, that too! Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay, I get the message. After class we can all take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay? The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. Still, we finished it a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class, despite our late start. Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different, though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish, not to mention a little bit more distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about it. The clock tower bell rings, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. Wait, I wanna commentate. Look at that painting. That's weird. I don't know. I just thought that was weird. I noticed that this is more being like a reading thing. I want it to be that, but I also want it to be enjoyable. So I'll try to say some funny stuff every now and again, but nah, I'm not really trying to force anything. But without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning me into the hallway and down the stairs. We descend even below the lobby where I meet Muto, down to the bottom floor. Just like everything in the school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the class exterior. Its big windows open the courtyard towards the main gate. It's the cafeteria! Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There's a rather long list of menu options, which seem great until we realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. It almost feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. I pick something at random to follow Shizune to a table, sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indefinitely at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune. I don't understand signs, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at a person who talks to you is a proper and polite. Do you want to know something? What? About anything. We're your guide, so you should ask if that's something. I don't know. I wonder. So Shizune's deafness. I think I got everything I need to know. That's what. I feel like if we ask about the deafness, it's going to be taken off. You know what? Let's ask about it. Ask about the library first. Oh yeah, is there a library in the school? Lately, I've gotten into reading a lot, so I'd like to check it out. Misha gives the kind of frown that makes it clear she doesn't consider reading a healthy hobby, but then picks up her smile again. There is. It's on the second floor. We can show you to you sometime. Thanks. I return to my food while the girls talk between themselves. Misha and Shizune sign back and forward very animatedly. throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. I quickly notice the conversation in the sign is not enough to fill a silence. We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. The dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk at the last row. Huh. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel the tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into some stones just from our presence. Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't mind it, as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse. I'm left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher. Getting into the rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's a long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Before long, the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. Beside me, Misha and Shizune are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Hichan. We've got to hurry already, since there's a lot of work for us to do. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Wait, the teacher said I'd have to see the nurse. Where do I go? Where to go? Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on, the nurse has their own building, so we have to go outside. Ah, that painting. We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell and outside, with the girls pointing out other senior classrooms in the same hallways as ours. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually a part of the main building. This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurse's office. They even have a swimming pool. How is that official? Don't be silly, Hichan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from there, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks, bye. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with the actual education. I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in, hoping that there's really will be only a quick visit like the teacher said. On a white door on the left is a green cross with the text head nurse and on the nameplate. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not large and it's strange. A friendly-looking man turns around in his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Hello there, what can I do for you today? He is young-looking and sort of rugged, but the dimples on his cheeks was that impression away from their smiles. Are you the nurse? He smiles like a person who has heard this very same question hundreds of times. Why, yes I am. It says so on the door, no? You can call me by my name, or just the nurse, like everyone else. Of course I shake my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm a new student, and homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. His eyes light up with revelation, and he snaps his fingers. Oh, you're that, Nakai! I was just reading your file in the morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related congenital heart muscles deficiencies, right? I'm not good with, you know, I wouldn't say big words, but just like, you know, medical terms. He gestures me to sit down in the vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yes. Sorry about that, I had to go do something, but okay. Good, well, you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, most physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. His joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking why even he said it. Yeah, that is really weird to have so many medical people at a school. You'll get used to it. I'm not so sure of that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it. Now, let me just find your file again. Well, he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of paper around. I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, dark gray laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a school's nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all the 4 walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day and from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it. So you already have a medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you want to do any sports? Rash stuff like that? I don't know. Boxing? He grins his own joke, but I don't. Well, I play soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend you refrain from doing that, at least for the same time being. Oh. A lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it out of a burning passion for the sports, just to have something to do. Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart, and risking another heart attack is not a good idea. There's a previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area. There is no mention of the cause in your papers. Not exactly. I sidestepped the question acceptedly, and he glances at me over his papers with a more serious expression on his face. Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise would do you good. We have a physical therapy and some available, as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks or even light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming, maybe? There's a pool here. So I was told. You are very good. At any rate, I'm sure you have been told this before. You just need to take care not to overexert yourself. He wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times already. Absolutely no unnecessary risk. Take care of yourself. Okay. He goes over my papers one more time and sets them on the desk, obviously content.